Semi-final time at the CBFS Under 12, and the first semi-final is between Desert Cubs and Simply Cricket. We have with us Kevin, the captain of Desert Cubs, Naisha, the captain of Simply Cricket, and of course Mujahid Raza, who is right now standing in as the referee, is also going to be the match umpire. So it's going to be Kevin to spin the coin. Naisha will call. Heads is the call. It's a tail. So, Kevin, please come forward. You've won the toss. What would you want to do?
I would like to bat.
So, you have to tell me, how do you feel live streaming? And it's a great moment for all of you guys. Everybody looking forward to see you on screen.
I think we should bat first because our last few matches we have batted first. We have won all games. We have scored good runs, and while we are bowling, we have managed to get them below our targets as we wanted.
Yes, that's about why you're batting first. But you tell me about how does it feel to be on live television?
It feels good. This is my third time playing in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. This is also, I have been live streamed here before, which is really good.
Okay, good luck for the game.
Thank you.
Naisha, come forward. Gone a little too far, but if you would have won the toss, what would you have done?
I would choose to bowl.
So then you are happy now that you're bowling first anyways.
Yeah.
So you tell me that how has this tournament been so far for you people? Having a good time?
Yeah. This tournament has been really well. It's going really well, and I appreciate the Sharjah Council for us to give us chances like this. It's always good to have chances and play on turf wickets and bigger grounds.
Under 12s on live television must be good fun.
Yeah, it's quite fun. It's always good to be live. Yeah.
Good luck for the game.
Thank you.
Right then, little kids all very excited. Another very interesting thing that I really loved about this particular thing is that it's pretty much a mixed gender match. So it's going to be good fun. Let's find out what happens. The news from the middle is that Desert Cubs have won the toss and they'll be batting first. First semi-final of the CBFS Under 12 League here. Desert Cubs taking on Simply Cricket. And we are coming to you live from the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. And the Desert Cubs have won the toss. They've elected to bat first. What a lovely moment this is for these young cricketers. Alongside me is Mr. K.R. Nair, of course, who's been in and around UAE cricket for decades, and he'll please throw some more light on tournaments like this and how it is helping UAE cricket to grow.
Thank you, Nishant. Really, this is the kind of tournaments that deserves to be telecast because it's a big learning curve for the children. They can go home, watch how they played, what are the mistakes they committed, what are the areas they have to improve, and salute to Sharjah Cricket for telecasting this, not only providing a platform to perform, but also telecast this event.
First ball. Outside the off-stump, cut straight to point.
Two of the fine academies who have been generating very good cricketers, grooming very talented players, and they are in action in the middle.
This time hit in the air, on the full to the fielder at mid-off, slight fumble. They will pick up a single. First runs on the board for Desert Cubs then.
As you know, Simply Cricket is the brainchild of Roop Razdan and Sheila Razdan, and they have some outstanding coaches. The coach is Vincent, who is a fantastic coach, the coach of Varun Chakrabarti of IPL, and very many talented cricketers in India. And Desert Cubs has Presley Polanavita, who is one of the former Sri Lankan player, who is one of the finest coaches in this country. And they are both a professional setup. They go abroad and play. They have Simply Cricket was in Delhi. I think Presley's Desert Cup was in Australia. So this kind of they give exposure to these youngsters on foreign countries. They approach the cricket very professionally, and Sharjah Cricket is providing a stage for them to perform in UAE.
Yes, absolutely. And 4 or 5 years down the line, you never know. They could be playing for one of the top teams in the Bukhatir League, in the Sharjah CBFS T20 League, because we've already seen Yug Sharma, 14-year-old, playing in the senior division. So if they get the proper exposure, then anytime, anything might happen.
In fact, Yug Sharma you were talking about, I saw him first in action for Simply Cricket. You know, a fantastic player. It is this kind of cricket that is really the grassroots level cricket. This is the kind of cricket that has to be promoted.
Another quick single that will be Desert Cubs. They're definitely looking to post a good total on the board. They've won the toss. A little bit of movement into the right-hander there. Another single taken.
Very well run. They ran with the shot, and these are the tournaments that learn how to run, how to compete, and also for bowlers how to bowl a good line and length, and all these things. They can go home and study where they went wrong too because of the live telecast.
Yes, and of course, the junior division cricket, so there are a few tweaks in the normal rules here. 10 overs to be bowled from one end, and then they will switch ends and bowl the other 10 from the other end. That's just to save time and ensure that these little kids don't have to stay in the hot sun for more than the actual time that is required.
I remember when years ago in the 70s, I went as manager of under 13 Kerala team. And that was called Nutrient Trophy. And it was held in Hyderabad. And M.L. Jayasimha was in charge, and a great Indian batsman. He was the one who initiated that and conducted it.
Full toss this time. Wanted a single, sent back. The other good thing that I've really noticed about this, which I've not seen even back home in India, is that it's a mixed gender match.
Yeah.
Which is very unique for me.
That is the brilliant decision by the cricket boards or cricket councils. That is the way. Men and boys and girls should play together, and there are extremely talented girls here who can match or even better. In fact, if you know the story, when the women cricket started, there was a girl called Natasha Michael. She was the one who was the only girl who was playing.
Off the outside edge there, they will pick up a single, looking for two, should get it. Yes, even if we go back to the stories of Mithali Raj and all of them, that generation, they started playing cricket, they wanted to play cricket, they didn't have a choice but to play with the boys.
Yes. And then Natasha Michael played with the boys, and then she, when the women's team came, at the age of 13, she led the UAE under-19 team in the Women's Asia Cup at the age of 13. And that was the kind of...
Another wide there. It's definitely, I mean, so is there a stipulation as to there has to be a fixed number of girls playing in a team, or they are free to choose and pick and choose?
There is nothing like it. They will be all the more happy if there are more talented girls here. But they come to the academy to train, and of course they should be given the chance to play tournaments too. Because when there are not enough women, young girls also, it is also good to mix them with the boys so that they will become more competitive. And remember that there is more spectators than many matches, because of most parents have come here to watch the match.
Yes, that is going to be fun. That is definitely going to be fun.
And this time steered for a single. Simply Cricket has got a wicket keeper named Karthik Krishnan, who is there. Very young, I think 11 or 2. What a keeping and what a intelligent cricketer he is. I've seen him in action even in India. Very, very talented player. And here, and this time played off the back foot to covers. And gets a single. There is Lam D'Souza, Devam Desai, and Aravora. Oh, very many of them. Fantastic players the Desert Cups have.
That's another wide. The runs coming through.
Slightly wavering in length. Looks back whether the umpire is calling a wide. And this time too. The ball is moving a bit, and that is surprising the bowlers too. Look at that. This is where he can go back and understand that he needs to leave that ball alone.
Off the back foot, pushed away. They pick up a single, good running, and a good take by the wicketkeeper there.
That is Karthik Krishnan, whom I talked about. Small and short in stature, but tall in dreams and tall in talent too. So Desert Cups won the toss and batting 15 for no loss. This time lifted high, and the first wicket falls. Kevin lifted the ball without going to the pitch of the ball, and he is being caught. So Desert Cubs lose their first wicket. Very well judged catch.
Yes, I'm pretty sure they'll be very thrilled. Very happy indeed with the way they've managed to pick up the first wicket. So first wicket down then, Desert Cubs. So pretty good start this for Simply Cricket. They'll be happy with the way things have gone. Not given away too many runs.
Very good delivery, steered beautifully. It beats the fielder, and once again they go for second. What we will see in this level of cricket is they will throw themselves to every ball here. This time he dives but escapes, doesn't leave it, chases, and look at that again. Slips.
Brilliant effort that in the field. Good commitment being shown. Bright signs these. Learning the skills well, it seems.
Good shot off the front foot, but straight to the fielder. Look at the way he starts his run-up, like sprinting. Like a sprinter he starts and then moves in. Excellent. Look at that. The bowler was itself wondering, wasn't it a wide? They look at the umpire like a coach. Will he declare?
He gets away with that on that occasion. Dot ball.
That slashing out, so he could have got an edge. But did you notice he didn't appeal?
Yeah, the bowler didn't appeal. The wicketkeeper was excited for a bit.
Yeah.
But then he also thought, no, let it be, not going to appeal. Not wasting energy. That's a good shot.
That's it. Beautiful day. The shades are just coming over the ground. Two bowlers have bowled so far, Vallon and Arrow. The first wicket was to fall was at the score on 16. 4 overs, 20 for 1. The bowler almost turned to the umpire and said sorry. I like it. You know, when they know they're bowled a bit wide, they're guilty of it. That's a nice thing.
That's a good thing about the innocence of childhood. Nicely driven, they'll pick up a single.
Good shot of the back foot, and they go for a single. Nice copybook style stroke. We are on 9, Lamb on 4. This time hit powerfully on the leg side. They go for 1. Very good pick up and throw.
We are on strike. 9 of 13 is what he's batting on. Full toss, nicely driven, lovely shot, gets it into the gap. And that will be a boundary.
That was a brilliant stroke. Look at the way he leaned into the ball and beautifully played to get that boundary. Hits the first boundary of the match. I love the way he bisected the fielders and let the ball go to the boundary. Oh, that was a cotton bowl chance. He was in two minds by that full toss, whether to hit it on the leg, and ultimately landed up playing back. Lucky for him, he escaped being cotton bowled.
Very lucky indeed. That will be the end of the 5th over. It's 27 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Yes, the umpires have additional job too. He has not tied his lace well. It's also the job of the umpires to have a look at these things at the under 12 level. And this time off the back foot, steered to point, and they go for a single.
I think he still has a little bit of a problem with the shoelaces.
Yes.
They're still very
See,
loose.
The shoelace looks bigger than the shoes. That's
Right now is running the risk of stepping on them.
yeah, little risky it is. Look at that. However, it is not touching the ground. Tossed up, actually. Very well fielded.
Vian has batted well, 14 of 16, and under 12's Desert Cubs. They've managed to score runs at almost a run a ball.
Well played that he positioned himself. Look at the way and well run. I like the way VM moves and position himself to play the strokes. 31 for 1. Outside the off stump again. Lamb almost chases that ball.
Last ball of the power play. Taken the aerial route, Apesh, and he will get another boundary there. Nice finish to the over, 6 overs bowled. It's 35 for the loss of 1 wicket. Change in the bowling then. Vian batting on 15 of 16. Full toss, nicely put away. Chance for a fielder. And the captain does the job there.
Nice shot, Tiwari. Leading the side. Simply cricket. And this time, excellent delivery on a spot. And they play to the point and go for a quick single. Good running between the wickets, because in the outfield, even if the ball goes to point or even deep covers a little, they really go for the run. Nirmai steered to point. They wanted a single, but has been refused.
A very good start this for the Desert Cubs. Oh, that has been played away towards the onside. They'll find a boundary there.
The ball has stopped. That's the boundary, yeah. Ah, okay. .42 for 1. Vian in full flow. Lamb also is stroking very well. That's a lovely delivery. That is the delivery that Nirmai was trying to produce. He has got the loop. He has got the turn. A lot of practice will give him more control. There he bowls. Another lovely delivery, another beautiful delivery. Forcing went to almost play into the hands of the wicketkeeper. 42 for 1. Wanted to pull it, couldn't position himself well. And
So 2 leg spinners in action from both ends. Very interesting that.
This was a good delivery from Anay. Toast it up well and exactly on the spot that it should have landed.
Well, that's pulled, nicely done, but straight to the fielder.
No one to back the throw. But Anay have so far bowled very intelligently. Oh, brilliant! That's a lovely delivery. And played equally well. The guts to toss and land on the spot is remarkable.
Yes, it's a very difficult art to bowl leg spin.
And has proved that he is not easy to be hit. Bowling very well. This time I think is scooped. Fortunately there was no fielder. And Vian moves to 20. The end of the 8th over, 45 for 1.
So fresh over to begin. Dot ball to start with. More leg spin for you. That's it, straight back. Oh! That almost got stuck in his hands. That must have stung. No two ways about it.
He is in pain. That was very powerfully hit. But the point is, he's bowling on a good line, tossing it up. This time it's a full toss pulled away, straight to a fielder, will get a single.
He's been guilty of bowling a few full tosses here and there. But then, even the most senior of leg spinners do bowl full tosses or short deliveries. Oh, brilliant loop there.
This is exactly what happens if he bowls on the spot, because he has got the turn, he has got the loop. Narmai, you are bowling very well. That's it. See, once again.
Brilliant bowling. There's landing in the right area. That's the flight that he wants to offer.
Sometime back there used to be the Shane Warne picture poster on the bowler's end. He would have been proud. Look at that. 3 deliveries, almost identical, and turned well too. And so that's the end of the 9th over, 47 for 1. And this time, well tossed up, driven to mid-off, and they go for a single. Vian on 21 faces Ane. Yes, tossed up. And that's a misfield, but still they couldn't get a fair run. Ane bowls. This time taken on the full and hit on the leg side, straight to a fielder. Vian moves to 22. And this time again well tossed up. You have to be very, very careful in playing this man. And that brings the 50 for 1.
Very well played there in the 10th over. They've got to their 50. Googly from Anai. That's been put away for 4. Okay, but the very fact that in an under 12 match I've seen a googly makes my day.
This is the children, young kids never stop trying, never stop learning. The enthusiasm with which they go to these academies should be seen. They carry kit bags which are bigger than them. And this time flighted. Very well bowled. That's the end of the 10th over. 54 for 1. Desert Cups after winning the toss and electing to bat. You can see a lot of happy parents and who have come to encourage their children, younger brothers waving to the elder brother who is playing, and this time powerfully hit, beats the fielder in the covers, and they go for 2. Well run. That ball turned, and with the turn, he hit it to the leg side. Good throw. Vian moves to 26, and this time it was too wide. Let's see what's the umpire's call. Looks like he edged it. This was the earlier delivery, which was pulled to mid-wicket. This time tossed up, taken on the full, driven to long off. They go for a single. 61 for 1 now. Pian on 27 and Liam on 25. And this time off the front foot, hit over the bowlers. Actually, away from the outstretched arms of the bowler. Look at that. He tried his best to catch it. Oh, that's a beauty of a delivery. Came in beautifully. Well played. In fact, the batsman was lucky to have played it, because even he is a bit surprised by the turn that ball generated.
Yes, very good googly again, and I'm really very happy to see the way the leg spinners are bowling. Not an easy skill at all.
The happy Desert Cubs dugout, sitting amidst the coaches, the 2 coaches keeping a watchful eye. And this time, well tossed up, he appeals for a leg before. Yes, the umpire feels he got a bat to it.
Yes, yorking himself there, Liam. Liam also batting brilliantly, 25 of 27. Vian 28 of 30, 29 now of 32. Nirma into his 3rd over.
Nirma, mind you, if he bowls on the spot, the batsman is bound to be beaten.
Bowled a very good over, the last one that he bowled. A lot of turn.
3 consecutive superb deliveries he bowled, which turned very well.
Good to see the amount of turn they're getting.
Look at that, this time played to the leg. They go for a single. 64 for 1. CBFS Junior T20 League. A bit after, we will see CBFS Senior T20 League. And this time hit towards long on, and they go for a single.
They're looking for two, and looks like there's a run out here.
Oh, that was very, very unexpected. This man,
Yes, he'll be very disappointed. He was looking very good. Vian went for that second run, couldn't reach home in time. Disappointment for him there.
this is the replay of what happened. They go for one. The fielder reaches the ball. He throws it to the wicket, the bowler's end, and thus gets a run out.
So Liam is run out, not Vian.
For 26 of 28 deliveries.
Or is it Vian who is out? I think Vian is gone. Just a little bit of confusion there.
Yes. Vian or Liam. Let's see.
So Vian is out. Liam was the man on strike.
Off the front foot, hit powerfully and beats the mid-off fielder for a boundary. Arush is the next batsman who started off with a boundary. It's a powerfully hit. The fielder slipped and it went to the boundary.
I think it's Liam on strike and not Arush. Arush is at the non-striker's end because the run-out happened at the non-striker's end.
We have to wait and see. Off the back foot. Beautiful stroke. What a lovely stroke. Excellently played. Arush gets his second boundary. Off the back foot. Classic shot. Bisects the fielders, frightens the pigeon and goes to the boundary.
Oh, lot of turn.
That's turned and turned very well. This is what I said, if Nirmai bowls on the spot, he is bound to beat the batsman. So third over, he has given away 20 runs from his 3 overs. Desert Cups 73 for 2 in 12 overs. And another brilliant leg spinner, very intelligent bowler.
Run rate over 6 runs and over.
A great opportunity for these youngsters to play in this historic cricket ground. Last time when they played in the Inter Academy, Sharjah was yet to become the ground which had hosted the maximum international matches, and now they are playing on a ground which has that honor. driven powerfully to extra cover and gets a single. Lame on 27. You can see the parents enjoying the match. Mind you, it's a working day, but they have still come to boost the children. This time hit powerfully, beats a fielder and gets a single. Anay bowls, tossed up, driven powerfully, finds the gap and it races to the boundary. Beautifully picked.
So a lot of boundaries coming through. No two ways about it.
A beautiful picture of the Emirates flying over the ground. And this time, as the plane flew, this ball flew to the boundary. Well bowled, hit up in the air, falls in no man's land. They go for two. Good running, good running. This is what is needed, one for the shot and one for the throw. As they are a happy lot because the score is also looking good. Off the front foot, play to mid-off and they go for a single. Off the back foot, punched towards point, they go for a single.
Overthrow opportunity, not quite.
What I like about Desert Cups is once they play the stroke, they don't hesitate, they go for the run.
Yes, that is very good thinking by them, and probably they've been taught to do that. Hit and run. In the positive sense.
Yes. And this time very, very powerfully hit straight to the fielder, but as usual they cross for a single.
On the cricket field, hit and run is pretty much legal.
That is what is needed.
So back to seam bowling now after a few overs of spin.
Off the front foot, play to mid-off, they go for 2 runs. Brilliant running, brilliant, brilliant. That's what I said. Once they play the shot, they go for the run, and once the fielder takes it, and then they complete the second.
A very good thinking by both these batters here. Another full toss again pushed away. Very delighted to see the way he is placing the ball. That's his 50. 50 for Liam.
Excellent. He deserved that 50. A happy jumping Desert Cups dugout. Vian celebrates 50 of 43 balls. Of very well driven. Some of the boundaries which we thought was credited to Arush has been proved it's not for him.
Yes, that's why Vian is on 50 now.
And this time off the front foot. The scorers have made the correction. There was a bit of a confusion as to the batsman's name, which has been rectified, and also to whom the run was credited. And this time tossed up, hit up high in the air, falls over the fielders. They go for one, they go for two, they want the third. They don't hesitate going for the third too.
And they'll pick up fourth now.
And takes the fourth run. Superb running, superb.
So that means that the run out that happened, it was Liam who got out.
Yes.
Yes, of course, this is an under 12 game, so we don't have the jersey numbers, which creates a little bit of confusion.
It'd be nice if coaches also correct the scorers if they go wrong, because coaches are those who are with the players most of the time.
I think it's going to be crucial. Probably we'll have a word with everybody around. And it's going to be crucial to go back the old-fashioned way. Have a substitute player from each side sit with the scorer.
Yes. And this time hit powerfully. Straight to mid-off. They go for a single.
It's 56 of 46 for Vian.
He has virtually carried the innings on his shoulders as Desert Cup's nearing the 100-run mark. And very, very intelligent bowling. That, look at that. And is bowled. Before I said that was an intelligent bowling. Wanted to go for the pull. Look at that. On the spot, going for a pull, misses totally, hits his pads, and play falls onto the wicket. A great innings, 56 of 48 balls with 4 boundaries, walks back to the dugout, clapped all the way, superb knock, well done, 96 for 3.
And Arjun provides the breakthrough. Just 5 overs to go after this. Last ball of the 15th over from Arjun. Parth is the new man in. Wow. Arjun bowling to Parth. Bit of a name play there.
Yes. Full toss. driven straight to cover, but as usual, they cross over for a single.
So that will be the end of the over. 15 ball, it's 97 for 3.
Wanted to go for a mighty pull, misses. Narmai. Yes. Appeal for a leg before. They go for a single.
I think that pitched outside leg was hitting him outside the leg stump as well. Single taken.
Narmai, though he hasn't got any wicket, he has bowled very intelligently, fine display of his bowling. Here, pitches and turns away, he has got very good turn, he generates good turn on the wicket.
It's very, very good bowling by Nirmai. Barring a couple of deliveries where he bowled full tosses. Oh, that's gone straight up. Brilliant catch by the wicket keeper. What a lovely catch that was.
What is intelligent about it is as soon as he never left the eye of the ball and he ran and dived and took it. As before the start of this match, I had talked about this very, very talented young boy who has won the hearts of many in junior tournaments.
So Arush Kajaria departs for 5 of 7. And they are 4 down now. Just I was about to say that Nirma has bowled well. Unlucky he hasn't picked up a wicket. He does pick one up.
Which shows that those who work hard and bowl well will be rewarded. However, he has given only 20 runs so far and taken a wicket. He's done good service for his team. And that is his stock delivery.
What a beautiful delivery again. Just shows that Nirmai, once he gets into the nice rhythm, is going to trouble you. We've already seen in the senior division cricket quite a few young leg spinners. Aditya Shetty, of course, and Faizur Rahman, a very good leg spinner himself. Very well bowled again. Excellent delivery to finish a very good spell. 16 bowled, 98 for 4.
Well done, Nirmai. That was a good exhibition of leg spin bowling. Keep it up, work harder, and come back stronger.
Over number 17 to begin, Parth and Navneet. Two men in the middle. Appeal, little too high maybe.
Yes. Anay too has bowled very well. His leg spin, he too hasn't got a wicket. So for the kind of good bowling, he should also get his reward. Given away 21 runs and hit strongly on the off-stump, and there is an appeal for run out.
Direct hit.
Yes.
Very good stuff this from the little ones.
There is very, very good cricket being played here. Look at that. Fortunately, the batsman was in. Actually, the batsman walked inside instead of pushing his bat in. These are things they have to learn when they go back. How to reach the crease. Not reach the crease with your leg, but try and reach with your bat. Safer.
There's so many different things about the game. You just can never stop learning. Such a complicated game of cricket.
That's what I had always believed, that I had done everything. I did cricket reporting. I know to make a pitch. I did umpiring. I did past. And I thought I knew everything before commentary came in. And I realized that writing is much easier than keep on talking. And that's an art, Nishant. You flourish in that.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes, I think the only difference is that when you're writing, you have the time to really think, do a little bit of research, but this is more real time. But I think that's about it. Otherwise, both are equally tough tasks, is what I believe. When you're writing, to write a story in a way which is appealing to the reader, and to be able to capture the interest of the reader is not an easy task.
And also, you have to, the deadline is a very important thing in places like England. When I am reporting 4 hours behind, when at the time of, it's time to go to the press here. And this time off the back foot, played to covers. But one thing about commentary is, you should not, when you are a writer turned commentator, most of the time you wait for the right word to come. That's not needed. And then it flows, it has to flow, and it flows. And that's the beauty of, so that's why there are many cricketers who have turned commentators, but very few writers who have turned commentators.
Yes, top of the mind, I think Ayaz Memon is one of them.
Yes. Harsha Bogle writes, but,
yes.
The thing is that he don't report so much. Outside.
Oh, what a beautiful delivery that.
That's all kinds of magic deliveries these youngsters are producing. They should be showcased. Look at that. He curves it in, and a brilliant catch. What a catch. Very well judged. And deserves that, what do you call, clap. Well done. He hit in the air. He thought he might get away with it. It was not an easy catch. It was dropping in front of him, but he ensured that he takes that catch.
Yes, very well taken. Arjun picks up his second wicket as Navneet Gurnani departs for 2 of 7.
The ball curved in and came in, and he hit it with the turn in the air and into the hands of the fielder. The new batsman is Lokesh.
One Lokesh did very well earlier today. Got a 50 against Bangladesh, getting back to form. Down the leg side, looks to sweep. Got a glove to it.
He did get a glove. Yes. Karthik Krishnan, wicketkeeper, is one who hates to give byes. He's agile, he keeps his eye on the ball. Perth faces. A full toss, hit powerfully, beats the fielder, goes to the boundary. Good shot, Perth.
Much needed boundary there. They've just lost a few wickets here. And that has not quite given them the kind of score that they should have been at this stage.
You beat the fielder, the ball will go to the boundary. This time Arjun bowls outside. They go for a single. Last ball of the over from Arjun coming in. This time, oh, brilliant. It turned and beat the batsman. 108 for 5 in 18 overs. We thought at one stage they may cross the 130 mark. 2 more overs to go. 125 will be good, psychologically impressive.
Yes, they'll need a few boundaries there to get to that score.
They have the wickets.
Yes, pretty much 5 wickets in hand.
Should go for the big shots. See, at 6 runs, it should be 120. And Wallen bowls, and it has been hit powerfully, but straight to a direct it would have resulted in, and he's run out. That is very, very strange. We thought it was the direct, it would have got the striker out, but what happened was the throw went to the wicket, and strangely the batsman who reached the crease decided to go in to return for the second, without looking whether the non-striker has reached there or not, and got run out. Look at what happened.
Yes, that was...
hit in the air, goes straight to... And there, without looking where the ball is going, and the batsman ran for a second, and Karthik does a John D. Rhodes, flying with the ball and stumped him.
Brilliant. Brilliant effort there from Karthik. Just making sure that they get the wicket of Lokesh. 6 down now for 109. Valen into his fourth over, bowling the 19th of the innings.
This is an example of Karthik, who never takes his eye off the ball as a wicket keeper. And this is a lesson to the batsman: never take the eye off the ball when going for the run. And this time it beats, goes through leg, and really good ball, beat the batsman and hits the wicket keeper on the pads. Bit of a pain, I think, because he slipped.
Maybe the ball hit him just above the pads, probably.
Yes. And this time down the leg side, pulled away. They go for a single. The beauty is that the Simply Cricket boys are simply enjoying the game. That's the way they like to play the game. Off the back foot, brilliant. Missed the shot. He wanted to play a powerful shot, probably towards the car. Ishan waits for Valen. This time, once again, the feet didn't move, only the bat moved, and misses totally. This is where the coaches can tell that when you are wanting to play through the cars, you should have your feet coming in, and lunge and play that shot. This live relay will really help the players and the coaches in a big way. And this time a better looking shot. And what a direct hit. Brilliant. What I liked about this match is the fielders have been spot on.
Yes, absolutely. And direct hits, that has impressed me a lot. We haven't seen too many direct hits, even in the senior teams. And that has been one of my major concerns, which I have always talked about.
He purely made it because he stretched his bat, which I had been talking about. When you go for quick singles, rely on that. Extend your bat. And this is too wide a delivery. That this time hit in the air, finds the gap between mid-on and mid-off, goes for the boundary.
Arjun has been slightly expensive. There's been a bit of a concern for him, but
(117 for 6). This time couldn't connect. The bowler slips.
it's so good to see. We've seen a couple of leg spinners in the side. We've seen a left arm wrist spinner in the side. And all this under 12.
Yes. And this time what a good looking shot. Well fielded. They'll go for a single.
And it's an under 12 side led by a girl.
Yes.
Which is definitely something to be very happy about.
It's at a time when equal pay has been given by Indian cricket to men and women. This is what UAE's presentation, and Sharjah cricket is happy to find that simply cricket has done that.
It's very good. I'm very, very thrilled, really, to be very honest. These are the ways in which you actually try and push women's cricket at par with men's cricket.
This time, beautifully played, straight to short calves, and they go for a single. Last ball of the innings coming in. Score 121 for 6. Can they finish it with a boundary to make it 125? Let's see. And this has been powerfully hit. They may get only a single. And so the innings ends at 122 for 6. Parth on 12 and Ishan on 7. Arjun completes his over, giving away 29 runs from his 4 overs and taken 2 wickets.
I think that's a good score. 122, 56 from Vian. There are 48 balls. Brilliant knock from him. He got into a very good partnership with Liam before he was out, run out. After that, a little bit of a slump for Desert Cubs. Arjun picked up a couple of wickets. Nirmay was very impressive, so was Valen. In fact, all 5 bowlers used did their job reasonably well. The target for Simply Cricket when they come out to bat is going to be 123 with a required rate of 6.15. We'll take a short break and we'll come back with live action. Yes, welcome back after the break. It's time for the run chase to begin. Simply Cricket Academy need 123 runs in 20 overs to win this game. They will be looking forward to doing that. And, of course, we are halfway through this game.
Nishant, a lot depends on how they field, because fielding can put a lot of pressure, and Desert Cups has got the bowling, because I've seen them, they have a strong bowling attack. But what matters is the bowling has to be backed by the fielding, and simply will have to take up the challenge of maintaining the run flow and put pressure on the bowlers. In under 12, it's all about pressure too.
Good start here. Very good delivery coming in, played away towards the onside, runs straight away.
That brings Karthik to face. Oh, beautifully steered towards the third man region, and they go for a single.
So a couple of singles to start with. They'll need to keep getting runs at every opportunity presented to them.
Very well played.
What a very interesting action, Mayur.
Yes, almost coming from the ear, isn't it? Very good. Straight action. Look at that.
Nicely bowled again, good line. Almost makes you feel that he's bowling wrong-footed like Sohail Tanveer.
Yeah, that different actions, they mold into experts modifying their actions as years go by, or strengthen their bowling with the action they have. Look at that, he has bowled a good line straight to the fielder.
Well, I think the coaches these days are not very keen on changing the basic elements that a bowler has, especially with respect to action, because with 2020 cricket coming, any oddity in your action helps you as a bowler. They just want to ensure that your action is not injury prone. Quick single to finish the over, 1 over bowled, 3 without loss.
Yes, coaches do a lot of modifications now, because I remember once I was sitting with Gavaskar here, and I think he had come for the finals of the Emirates, Inter-Emirates match. And at that time, Shaiman Anwar played a square cut for a 6. And he turned and told me that in my days, if I would have played that shot, the coach would have fired me, because our square cutter had to go all along the ground. That is the way they were coached. But today, the square cut should go for a 6. And This time outside the off stump.
Yes, the game has evolved, gameplay has evolved, no two ways about it. I remember a very good friend of mine, Biplab Samantrai,
Yeah.
played for Odisha. In fact, still plays for Odisha in the white ball cricket, captained the side as well, and played for Deccan Chargers and Sunrisers Hyderabad. Played a couple of very good knocks in one of the seasons. When he used to play in college, he was considered to be one of the most technically sound batsmen. When he used to play, the ball used to travel along the ground. And he was so particular about that aspect of his game that if he would ever hit the ball in the air, even if it goes for a 4 or a 6, he would literally be kicking himself. But then, come T20 cricket, he modified his game in such a way, managed to play quite a few games for SRH in the IPL, and is in fact the first centurion in T20 cricket for Odisha.
Brilliant. See, ultimately what matters is, the coaches also know, basics have to be strong. Only if the basics are strong, whatever format you play, you can perform and do well. This time, look at the drive that Abhinav is playing. What a lovely shot. You know, the way he gets behind the ball and drive is a treat to watch. Look at that.
Yes, that is, again, basics.
Yes, that's the
Absolutely
basic.
spot on.
This is a copybook style drive. This is meant to be left alone. He knows that it is.
And the game has evolved in such a way that, somebody like a Kane Williamson, well, his innings that he played yesterday, 40 of 40 balls, cost him the match.
Yeah. Arush bowls the last ball of this over. Brilliant delivery. He wanted to steer it, missed it. So first over, so second over, 3 runs come off it. Very tight bowling. They need 120 from 18 overs.
That's going to be a tough ask. Arush starting off with a maiden over. And Mayur to bowl. Nicely driven by Karthik there, straight to the fielder. Karthik took a brilliant catch.
And also pulled off a run out, a flying run out. And now he is in the role of a batsman. Let's see. Beautifully played, getting behind the ball. Look at the way.
Yes, I think Karthik wanted the single there, but Abhinav didn't. He's not very pleased about it.
Yeah, the fielder was a bit deep. As you must have seen, Desert Cups ran for every single, playing it into the hands of the fielder because they went with the shot, which is very important. Call and run. As Mayur bowls, good delivery, played confidently, elegantly I should say.
Very good bowling this by Mayur here. And looks like he's taken the catch.
That stopped a bit and Karthik went for his shot and scooped it to the bowler who very well judged and took a tumbling catch. Well done, Mayur.
Yes, and that is a big wicket.
Karthik is someone who, if he stays, can carry on. An early wicket. Cotton bowled by Mayur for 1. Look at this delivery. Usual one. Scooped into the hands of the bowler. The joy they get from getting a wicket is lovely to watch. Nirmai, who bowled brilliantly, comes out to bat. Takes his guard. You need a forceful innings from the batsman to maintain this run flow.
Yes, they need to score runs quickly. Push back to the bowler, that is going to be a dot ball.
Mayur is bowling a very, very good line and length. His peculiar action results in the ball falling on the spot. This time played to the leg and they go for a quick single.
So that will be the end of the over. 3 overs bowled, it's 4 for 1. A run out chance there, missed.
Yes, you need those direct hits. The dugout of the Simply Cricket, they're simply enjoying the game. And this time, beautifully steered. It has beaten the fielder, but ensured that it doesn't cross the boundary. Score moves to 9 for 1. Abhinav on 6.
First boundary coming through. Six of 12 for Abhinav.
Very well played, and they go for a quick single. Abhinav has the ability to force the pace. He's stroking well. Hope he continues. This time, see, once again he launches into the stroke and a misfield, which will result in 2 runs. This is what is needed.
Four of 4 for Nirmai.
12 for 1. 2 more balls to go in this over. Arush waits for the batsman's, I think, but the batsman shoelace has come off, being helped by Desert Cup's fielder. I like the sporting spirit with which they play. Full toss, hit it high. It is going for a 6. Brilliantly pulled.
What a lovely shot that was. Brilliantly struck there by Nirmay.
The first 6 of the match. Very powerfully hit. This is what is needed. Look at that. It was a full toss taken on the full and hit it for a 6.
Brilliantly done. That'll be
So wide.
yes, another couple of runs there. End of the over, it's 20 for 1.
In under 12, the wide is counted, but 2 runs are credited. So they need to bowl tight. $20 for 1.
Good running. Again, very good running between the wickets there. So, Nirmay, what an impressive batsman he is.
Undoubtedly. He bowled brilliantly too. Has all the traits of a good all-rounder. He fields too. We saw him field very well. I think he took one of those catches. As Mayur bowls, off the back foot, punched away to the covers, no run. Nirmay and Abhinav looking confident.
He's a leg spinner who can hit 6s. Such a big advantage.
Beautifully played. Back to the bowler. Mayur has bowled tight. Let's see what he does with this delivery. That comes in. He has the ability to bring the ball in, and they go for a quick single.
Very good running again. This has been another aspect of the game that we've seen. Everybody seems to be excellent between the wickets.
There is one more reason. They play a lot of cricket between themselves. They know how to run. They practice running between the wickets. All these things happen. What happens in senior cricket is they do it only during the matches, whereas they do it while practicing. And this time, steered, played to mid off. Here is Surya taking the action pictures. Of the back foot, hit in the air, and it goes over the fielder and for a boundary. It went to where Surya was taking the photo. Another, I must say, a little risky shot, but nevertheless he gets 4 runs.
So Nirmay 11 of 9.
.97 from 90 balls. The current run rate is 5.20. On the block hole, very well bowled. He digs it out. Liam is the bowler. Liam, we saw him bat well. And here he is now with the ball. Tall and lanky bowler.
Upish off the edge there.
They go for 2. The spare seems to have settled down. They're stroking well. Look at another shot through almost the same region. They go for 1, comes for the, no. And this time off the front foot.
So 30 for the loss of 1 wicket in the 6th over. They're getting their job right.
Liam bowls of the leg side play and into the hands of a fielder. A brilliant catch. Very well judged. And Liam strikes. He gets the prize wicket of Nirmay, flicked straight into the hands of the square leg fielder, near the square leg umpire. A disappointing end. He was striking well, caught by Lokesh. Off limb. There's his 13-ball knock comes to an end. He had hit 1 boundary and a 6 and was looking well set for a good long knock. So Simply Cricket loses the 2nd wicket. 2 wickets down for 30.
So Liam striking in his very first over, getting rid of the dangerous looking leggy. And the captain Naisha walks into the middle.
He starts off with a good stroke. Liam bowls. Naisha off the mark. Down the leg side, I think that could be a wide.
Last ball of, in fact, that is the end of the overs. 6 ball 34 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Devam is the new bowler. Abhinav has played 17 deliveries for his 12 runs. They need a good partnership. They need someone who can go for the shots. They need to accelerate the run flow. 2 wickets have gone. Very good first delivery, forcing the batsman to go off the back foot. Play cautiously.
Yes, the captain Devam here. I was just wondering that why have we not seen him at all?
Good delivery once again. Played too long off and they go for 2. Not a powerful throw which enabled them to take 2. Score moves to 36. Well flighted. Devam feels he almost had him, but Abhinav played it to get a single.
Naisha will be on strike. Has just faced 1 delivery. Three singles so far in this particular over. Nicely bowled and
well bowled, well bowled. Good control. Very intelligent bowler. He set his field well for him. Down the leg side and pulled away. But there is a fielder in the deep. Gets only a single.
last ball of the over. Abhinav batting on 15 of 20. Bit of turn there, dot ball, that'll be the end of the over. 7 bowled, 38 for 2. Fresh over to begin. We see off spin now. And straight away. Oh, was that a direct hit? Not sure about that. Gets away with it there. Tossed up, looks to drive past the fielder there. Single taken. looking to cut of the outside half of the bat, and they pick up another single. Abhinav batting on 16 of 22. Naisha 4 of 5. Oh, inside half of the bat this time. Another dot ball. Final delivery. Defended, dot ball, end of the over. 8 overs bowled, 41 for 2. Fresh over from Devam here. Tossed up and defended. That is going to be a dot ball. Shortish delivery pulled straight to the fielder. Will pick up another single. Shot again. Pulled away, pick up a single. Beautifully bowled by Devam. Naisha on strike. Couple of deliveries in the over. Oh, down the leg side this time. That will be a wide, so that's 2 more runs scored. Tossed up, driven. Oh, that goes through the fielder. Bit of a mix-up there, but no damage done. 9 overs bowled, 45 for 2. There's an appeal for a stumping for a caught behind both, and the wicketkeeper is not very pleased. Argument with the umpire. Not very sure that's the right thing to do. Not at the under 12 level for sure. Again looking to go for the drive. Missing it. Another dot ball. Play and a miss again. This is brilliant bowling. Arav into his second has conceded only 3. Full toss. Abhinav looks to go over the top. Dropped by the fielder at long off, and that runs away to the fence for 4. That was nicely struck. Abhinav moving on. 21 is what he's batting on. Nicely driven. Single taken. And that'll be the 50 up. Falling behind on the required on the run rate right now for sure. Back to the bowler. Dot ball. End of the over. Halfway through the innings, it's 50 for 2. Time for a drinks break. Welcome back after the drinks break. Abhinav and Naisha are batting in the middle right now. So 73 to win in the final 10 overs.
It's a matter of maintaining the momentum, not lose wickets, and force the pace. Let's see whether these two can do it. Tossed up delivery, and there is a big appeal. Missed the ball. Lucky for Abhinav, it was going down according to the umpire. This time played on the full and goes for a quick single.
Good stop there by the fielder at cover.
Undoubtedly, and that's a sporting tap from the bowler for that good fielding.
Yes, thank you very much. You saved 3 runs.
Balls driven powerfully past mid-on, and it has crossed the boundary, I think. Yes. Very good shot. Very powerfully hit to long on boundary.
There's still a lot of hard work that is to be done here.
Naisha shows that she has the power, she has the timing. This time again there is an appeal. Devam's flighted ball is being missed. Hits on the pads. Two good deliveries from Devam. As he makes some adjustment to his field and moves in off the front foot, played towards leg and goes for a quick single. Score moves to 55 for 2. 56 actually. And this time, very good delivery. Arav, you have bowled very well this one, forcing the batswoman actually to play cautiously. Again, this driven very, very powerfully goes to mid-off for a single. 66 needed from 51 balls. Naisha enters double figures. On the full, driven straight to long off for yet another single.
Couple of deliveries remaining in this over.
Beautifully pulled away. Will he get? No. That's very well stopped for a single. That's what will make the difference between the winner and the loser. how you cut off those boundaries, converts them to just single. This is out of the hit in the air bit, but in the gap for a single.
"12 overs bowled, 60 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Well flighted, played to the leg, onside, and they get a single. Naisha to face Vian. Very well played. Good delivery, good cricket.
Oh, brilliant Yorker there from Vian. Got a half century earlier. We'll look to pick up a wicket or two here as well.
Tossed up, played to mid-on, gets a single. The run rate has slipped to below 5. Earlier they were over the 5. And this time off the back foot. No run.
Last ball of the 13th over. Cut away nicely, beats the two fielders. And Naisha might just find the boundary here. Maybe, yes, she will. So good finish to the over there. Still falling behind. Need 56 to win in 7 overs now. Required rate 8 and over. 13 bowled, 67 for 2. Looks to go for the big shot here. Abhinav this time down the ground. Straight to the fielder at long off. opening the face of the blade, picking up a quick single. Abhinav on strike. 29 of 42. Oh, big shot attempted, drags it back on. He will be disappointed here. Looking to go for that big slog sweep, inside edge onto the stumps. The pass for 29 will be disappointed. 29 of 43 for Abhinav then.
A wicket was fallen at a time when it looked like simply cricket was getting back the momentum. This time cut away, and they and Ishan the bowler. (53 from 37 balls). The departure of a set batsman is always a big blow while chasing. This time Naisha plays it nicely. That's the end of Ishan's over, in which he took 1 wicket and gave away just 3 runs. He has done the job which his captain assigned him to do, take a wicket, and he did. Simply cricket 70 for 3 in 14 overs. Arjun plays it well to long off and takes a single. Confident looking shot. Vian the bowler. Desert Cups keeping things under control as Vian bowls. Off the front foot, driven to mid-on, and they go for a single. Naisha is striking well. She is playing a responsible captain's knock. On the leg side, tossed up and swings it away. They go for 2. A free stroking batsman is the need of the hour, but we see a batswoman in flow 2.
Arjun bowled very well, picked up 2 wickets, and that slapped away, brilliantly done. But there is another fielder in the deep, so that will just be a single. Naisha wanted 2 there.
It was undoubtedly an elegant looking stroke. Whatever Arjun has played so far were elegant strokes, good strokes. And this time Naisha plays it wide off mid-on and gets a sinker. Runs are coming. Vian has already given away 13 runs from 1 point. His last ball of the over coming, and this time hit to mid-on and they take a single. 14 runs came off his 2 overs. 77 for 3 at the 15 over mark. 46 needed from 30 balls. This has been hit high, did not time it well.
Arjun on strike, Ishan into the second over now. Wide called by the umpire.
Ishan is a very, very tricky bowler. You have to play him cautiously as he bowls. Powerfully hit, and there is a fielder at long on and cuts off the ball. That brings Naisha to the strike. Off the back foot, punched away.
In fact, it's Arjun who is on strike right now. Short ball, that's been nicely pulled. Just short of the fielder there. Saves the ball from going to the fence though.
He managed to stop it. Look at that. It was in the air for some time. You almost wanted to, but you knew that he is not going to reach the ball. He stopped it with his body. Very, very intelligent cricket. This time wanted to play it on the off, goes to the onside, and Ishan completes his second over. Given away 6 runs so far, and simply cricket 79 for 3. 4 more overs to go. Desert Cups taking a firm grip on the match. 44 needed from 24 balls. You can see Simply Cricket boys sitting near the boundary line. This time down the leg side, it's wide. Vian bowls his third over. Picks the gap, but there is a deep fielder. Gets a single.
Yes, this match is coming to you live on the Sharjah Cricket YouTube channel. And, of course, all those who are watching these definitely want you to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get the notifications for whenever we go live, whenever we upload a new video. And of course, don't forget to like and share this video and make sure that this reaches to a lot of people.
Imagine the boys' action can be seen all over the world. The uncles and grandfathers back home, and this time played it on to the square leg. They go for a single. 83 for 3. Every effort is being done to force the pace. Vian bowls. Outside the off stump, taken on the full, driven powerfully. There is a fielder. Just a single. Arjun faces. No, it's a beautiful delivery. It's Naisha who faced this. Yorker dug it out.
"17 overs bowled, 84 for 3, 39 to win in 3 overs now."
A tough task, but as we say, no match is won till the last ball is bowled. Naisha is on 24 of 31 deliveries. Wanted to go for a pull, misses, and it has been declared a leg bye.
Well, there was no appeal. That is interesting.
Outside the off stump, and I think he had his hand to it. Very intelligent of the bowler. It hit the wicket. As Ishan bowls, powerfully driven to long off, and they get a single.
86 for the loss of 3 wickets. The problem with them has been that they've not been able to get boundaries. Going outside the offs, and they're looking to go for with slog sweep. Again, runs not coming off the bat.
Desert Cups must be happy as long as no boundaries are scored. The run so far has come from twos and singles, but that's not the need of the hour. This has been hit powerfully, but still you might get only a single again.
Just the 4 runs of this over so far.
Ishan has bowled very tight. I think, is it a wide?
"18 overs bowled, 90 for 3, 33 needed in 2 overs. So Naisha batting on 25 of 34, just the last few deliveries remaining in this particular game. And we've been joined in by a special guest in the comm box, Craig. Well, a very good evening, Craig.
A very good evening to you. I forgot to ask the name, unfortunately, man. so now you have to remind me now. Your name? I didn't catch your name, by the way.
It's Nishant.
Nishant. Okay. Thank you very much, Nishant, for giving me a very good welcome like this. I see we are having Desert Cabs here against Simply Cricket. 93 for 3, 18.4. This promises to be a very, great game, looking at the scores and the number of balls left. Okay. Great shot there, played on the leg side. I think they'll just get a single off that.
Yes, 29 now to win of 7 deliveries, of course. The remaining 7 deliveries will be of statistical importance. Very difficult for Simply Cricket to turn this around.
That is correct. And looking at the number of balls that are left and the number of runs that they need, that is quite a tall order for them,
And 19 overs have been bowled. It's 95 for 3. Fresh over begins, the final over of the innings. Ishan 1 for 10 in his 4th over now, 27 of 5. So Craig, such a situation, what do you tell the batters? I mean, there's hardly anything that you can do from here.
True, that is true. And, you know, at this age, it will be very difficult to, you know, get these guys to smash the sixes and all that. You know, as a coach, I think at this stage, you just tell the boys that just play your natural game. If you get anything that allows you to open the arms, just open the arms and see what comes out of it.
I've been very impressed with the fielding standards of these 12-year-olds. Let me tell you, the direct hits have been coming through very nicely, which even the seniors have not been able to get. Oh, that's hit straight to the fielder.
Exactly what we were talking about earlier on. You see, now he tried to go for a big shot, and you know, unfortunately, he didn't quite connect that, and it went straight into the hands of the fielder. 26 for how many balls do he require now? They have 4 balls, and they need 26 runs. That is unachievable.
Yeah, now it's unachievable, pretty much 26 of 3. So the captain of Simply Cricket, Naisha, she departs for 26. She'll be very disappointed here. And that is the end of it. The 97 for 4, 3 balls, 26 to win.
And, you know, it's very good to see that the girls are playing with the boys, and, you know, they're doing very well in the game. This should be, you know, something that academies should encourage. There she goes. She tried to go big, and boom, it goes straight into the hands of the fielder there. Oh, that was a good shot. That was a good shot that she wanted to play there, but unfortunately she didn't quite connect it. And let's see what the next 3 balls are going to give us.
Oh, cleaned up. Another wicket goes down then.
Great piece of bowling from the young bowler there. I see the batsman is still sticking around the crease, and he's still in disbelief.
Didn't account for the turn, it seems.
Whoa, he tried to, you know, he tried to hit it more on the leg side, and he moved backwards, and in the process he missed the ball because of the beautiful turn that we got from the bowler there.
Good to see a little bit of camaraderie between the cricketers.
I was about to say the same thing. That look at the way these guys are, relating to each other on the field there. I think we need to see more of this, even with the senior guys, you know.
I think the seniors do it quite a bit here. I think because, you know, the cricketing circuit is size-wise not that huge. So it's the same crop of players, same crop of teams who participate in various competitions. So there tends to be a little bit of a camaraderie between them. Oh, almost got the hat-trick there.
True. And the fielder is chasing the ball hard, and now he quickly picks it and jams it through to the keeper. And now it's 26 runs required. It should be 25, right? From 1 ball. Wow. I'm sure even the Desert Cubs parents and the coaches now, they're just waiting for that final delivery, and they would, you know, sprint onto the field to celebrate this victory.
His final ball of the innings, 3 for 14 for Ishan. Brilliant bowling, missed out on a hat-trick, but has picked up 3 wickets nonetheless.
A great effort that produced nothing at the end of the day, and I see the Desert Cubs is celebrating this victory here.
Yes, 20 overs, 99 for 5 is what Simply Cricket get. They will be a tad disappointed, no two ways about it.
Right.
Desert Cubs win by 23 runs and move into the finals.
Oh, this is a semi-final game. Oh, it's you know, I know the feeling. I remember from my playing days, you know, as a kid in school, reaching the semi-finals and reaching the finals also was just, the feeling is, I mean, you can't contain it. You cannot contain it.
Yes, absolutely. And 99 for 5 is what they got. Abhinav 29 top scoring. Naisha got 27, but both of them took quite a lot of time. And that's where they fell behind, really never really looked like catching up on the required run rate.
I think Aishan, they came in and did a little, lots actually, a lot of destructive bowling there. He came in, he took the first wicket, 29 off 43 balls there, and yeah, I see the field. The cricketers, they are shaking hands on the field, and the umpires are coming off as well. I think that's one of the best umpires that have come across in UAE. His name is Mujahid.
Yes,
I think
Mujahid, of course,
Raza.
seems to be quite a popular man. And as many as 7 bowlers used there. Pick up the bowlers, Ishan, 3 for 15. A wicket apiece for Liam and Mayur.
You know, at this stage, we don't really look, we don't really concentrate much on the economy of the boys, because at the the most important thing is the kids are taking part and they're having a great time on the field there. That is what we should concentrate more on, when it comes to this particular stage of, competition.
And of course, live telecast, not to forget that. So, Desert Cups won the toss, elected to bat, 122 for 6. Simply Cricket Academy, 99 for 5 in reply in the 20 overs. Desert Cups win the game by 23 runs and head into the finals.
I'm positive that we are going to get like some fireworks in the final, because considering the way Desert Cabs was playing today, I think they were doing great. They were doing great. So we are just hoping that they will carry on with the same momentum that they have now into the finals, and we should be getting a great final in the next coming days.
Yes, hopefully so. Of course, the semi-final 2 comes up tomorrow, but right now it's time for us to say goodbye from the CBFS Under-12 2020 League. Of course, we'll be back with all the action from the Senior T20 League in some time from now. Till then, have fun and don't go too far away.